Days after being pardoned, Julie Chrisley disclosed that she had to assist Nanny Faye following a health scare. It appears that Julie missed this while she was overseas. However, Nanny Faye had something else come up, and Julie was back in the doctor's office with her after being home for only a few days. When it comes to this, there is a lot to discover. To learn more about this circumstance, continue reading. Bladder cancer affects Nanny Faye, making a diagnosis in 2021. Nanny Faye had a tragic bladder cancer diagnosis. However, in 2023, she declared that she was in remission. This took place while Todd and Julie were in federal prison. As a result, they had to exchange emails regarding Todd's mother's condition. The whole family found this difficult, but because they were confined, they were not informed. It was also disclosed, though, that Julie attended all of Nanny Faye's appointments until the day she was imprisoned. She was always by her side and never forced her to walk alone. Because she was unable to attend those appointments, this caused her to feel guilty while incarcerated. Days after her pardon, Julie Chrisley supports her during a health crisis. According to Julie Chrisley, Nanny Faye might have experienced a health scare. She was only freed for a few days before she had to accompany her to the doctor. Literally, I believe that same week was when we were pardoned. That you learned about certain items that appeared. To get you to that appointment, I was present. She prioritized her mother-in-law and accompanied her to the doctor while she worked through this, even though she was enjoying being back in her own house. It doesn't appear to be anything too serious, though. It appears that Nanny Faye's medical exams may have revealed some information that the physicians did not approve of. However, Julie did not hesitate to appear at her next appointment with her. She went there to support her during this time. But since Julie and Nanny Faye haven't brought up any significant issues, it doesn't appear to be anything to be concerned about. What are your thoughts on this? Do you love that they're so close? Comment below with your thoughts. We would love to hear your comments on this scenario. Julie Chrisley's life has been anything but ordinary, from starring alongside her family on Chrisley Knows Best to navigating a high-profile prison sentence and the ongoing challenges of rebuilding her personal and public life. Julie has weathered more storms than most. But just days after receiving a full pardon, she found herself faced with a different kind of challenge. Helping the family's longtime nanny, Faye, during a sudden health scare. The incident has revealed a softer, deeply human side of Julie, one that fans hadn't fully seen on television. Life after a pardon? Julie's pardon came as a shock to many, but those close to her had watched the legal battle unfold for years. After being convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion alongside her husband, Todd Chrisley, Julie spent months in prison before being granted clemency. The pardon was not just a legal victory. It was an emotional release, offering a chance for Julie to reclaim her life, her freedom, and her role in her family. I feel like I can finally breathe, Julie said in an exclusive interview shortly after the pardon. It's like a weight I've carried for years has finally been lifted. But life doesn't pause for anyone, not even after a historic moment like a pardon. Just days later, Julie learned that Faye, the Chrisley family's devoted nanny and household matriarch, was facing a sudden health crisis. Faye, more than a nanny. Faye has been with the Chrisleys for decades, taking care of the children, managing the household, and acting as a confidant for both Todd and Julie. To the family, she's far more than an employee. She's a trusted friend and a constant presence during their ups and downs. When news of Faye's health scare reached Julie, her first instinct was to be there for her. Sources close to the family described Julie rushing to Faye's side, checking on her daily, and providing both emotional and practical support. Julie didn't hesitate. One family insider said, "She's been through so much herself, but the moment she heard about Faye, she put everything else aside. That's who she is. Fiercely loyal and protective of the people she loves." A moment of vulnerability. The health scare was frightening for Faye and for the family. Though details are private, it's understood that Faye experienced a sudden episode that required urgent medical attention. Julie, still adjusting to life outside prison, found herself balancing relief at her own newfound freedom with worry for someone who had been a pillar in her life for decades. In confessional-style reflections shared on social media, Julie revealed her emotional state. "I've always leaned on Faye, but now I realize that I also need to lean into being there for her." Seeing someone you love scared and vulnerable is a reminder that life is fragile and every moment matters. Putting family first. Julie's response highlights the core of her philosophy: family comes first. Despite years in the public eye and a career built around reality television, she remains deeply committed to the people who have been loyal to her. Faye's health scare was a wake-up call, a reminder that even after legal battles, freedom, and media attention, personal connections are the real measure of life's richness. Julie has always been about family, a friend of the Chrisleys explained. Whether it's her kids, Todd, or Faye, she shows up when it counts. That hasn't changed, and this situation proves it. Fans take notice. Fans of Julie and the Chrisley family have been quick to respond to the story. Social media posts praised Julie's loyalty and compassion, with many noting that this side of her is often overshadowed by drama surrounding the family's legal issues. One fan tweeted, "Julie Chrisley just proved she's more than reality TV drama. Helping Faye during a health scare days after her pardon? That's real strength." Another added, "The Chrisleys are always about family, but this is next level. Julie showing up for Faye like that is inspiring." For many viewers, Julie's actions are a reminder that fame and public scrutiny don't define a person's true character. Consistent kindness and support do. Balancing personal recovery. Even amid the health scare, Julie is continuing her own journey of recovery and rebuilding. After her pardon, she has focused on reconnecting with her children, managing her business ventures, and restoring a sense of normalcy. Supporting Faye adds another layer of responsibility, but Julie has embraced it, noting that helping loved ones is part of healing herself. "It's not easy," Julie admitted in a candid reflection. "I had to rebuild my life, my identity, and my sense of self. But being there for Faye reminds me why I fight, why I stay strong, and why family is everything." The power of loyalty. Julie's dedication to Faye is also a testament to the power of loyalty and gratitude. Many nannies and household staff play vital roles in families, yet they are often overlooked in public narratives. Julie's actions elevate Faye's importance, showing that true family isn't always defined by blood. Sometimes it's defined by years of trust, care, and unwavering support. "Faye has been with us through every milestone," Julie said. "She's not just a nanny, she's part of this family. If she needs me, I will always be there." Looking ahead, the health scare has already strengthened the bond between Julie and Faye. Sources say that, since the incident, Julie has been checking in multiple times a day, coordinating medical care, and ensuring that Faye feels supported both physically and emotionally. The incident also seems to have prompted a broader reflection for Julie on what matters most. Fans speculate that this storyline could even feature on future Chrisley projects. While the family has long embraced reality TV as part of their lives, moments like this, genuine care and loyalty, offer a different kind of narrative, one that resonates on a human level far beyond entertainment value. Conclusion. Strength and compassion. Julie Chrisley's actions in helping Faye after a sudden health scare demonstrate a side of her that transcends reality TV drama. Days after receiving a pardon that marked the end of a legal battle and the beginning of a new chapter, Julie proved that her priorities remain rooted in family, loyalty, and compassion. While the Chrisley family has been scrutinized endlessly by media and fans alike, moments like these offer a glimpse of authenticity. Julie's presence, support, and emotional investment in Faye's well-being reflect a person who, despite public hardships, remains grounded in love and care for those closest to her. In a world where fame and fortune often overshadow the human element, Julie Chrisley's dedication to Faye is a powerful reminder. True strength lies not just in personal victory, but in lifting up the people who have always stood by you. Through the lens of this story, Fans see that Julie's journey isn't just about freedom from legal battles or reality TV fame. It's about reclaiming the simple, profound power of family, loyalty, and compassion. And in that, she shines brighter than any camera ever could.